Hello, friends. It's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s and I am working so hard to get my poop in a group. In order to do this, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. And today is Friday, November the 22nd, and I am going to be doing a financial health check in. If you are new, welcome. Super excited you're here. I hope that you find this useful, informative, entertaining. And if you are not new, welcome back. Thank you so much for coming back and watching and commenting and leaving me your thoughts and opinions. I know how far behind I am on my comments, and I promise that is one of my goals for this next week while I am home alone to get everything back up to date. I don't know where all of my time has been going, but it's just been going, y'all. It's like I go to bed on Friday night and then I wake up and it's the next Thursday, and I'm really not sure where my entire week goes. But anyway, I promise I see them. I just haven't had a chance to like actually sit down and respond to them yet. So, I know the lighting is really weird, like weirder than normal, and I'm sorry for that, but my computer, I could not get it to work this morning. I don't know what's going on. Unfortunately, I think that the computer that I bought is not really, and it's 2 years ago now, y'all. Can you believe it's been 2 years since I bought this computer? I really thought it was last year, but it was 2 years ago. But the one that I bought is not really good for videos because it like the sound messes up, the color fades in and out. It's just not very good. So I'm looking at an upgrade, a possible upgrade, so that I don't have to keep dealing with this like every Friday, how frustrating my computer is. So it's actually 1:40 almost. I just took my lunch and I'm like, I'm gonna try to record it again. The sound seems to be working now. I did a whole bunch of like updates and uninstalls and moving stuff around on my computer, so I think it's working for now. We'll see if it still works next week. I guess we'll find out. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on this budget because I don't have as much time as I normally do. I plan out my budgets every week in my Budget by Paycheck book by the Budget Mom. And this week is no exception. I plan this out at the beginning of the month. I will link that video below if you want to check out November's setup, but I will also be filming December setup probably this weekend or early next week. Um, so watch out for that video coming soon. I have my paycheck. I have my YouTube paycheck. Thank you all so much again for interacting and watching. I love you. I appreciate you subscribing, obviously. All of the YouTubey things. So this is some rollover, some cash back, not a lot of cash back, but some cash back, my YouTube paycheck, and then my actual paycheck from my actual job. That's what this money is. So if you were here last week, I mentioned that I had some overspending in Old Navy for my nephew's son's clothes, so my great nephew's clothes. Um, he hasn't had a chance to pay me back for that yet, so I just went ahead and covered it just so I could pay that card off. I normally pay my cards off every Thursday, and this came up on a second Thursday, and I didn't want to leave that balance on my card. It's nowhere near like interest accruing time for that card. I'm so used to paying off my cards that I wanted to pay it off. So I covered it and I paid that card off. Um, and when he pays me back, it'll just go back into my general budget because that's where I took the money from. I didn't pull it from another category. Um, so when I shrink myself, you will see. Oh, no, you can see right now. I have no underfunded categories. All of my overspending, which that was it, was covered. And if I go over here, like I have a little halo on this side, a little halo over here. But anyway, I have no overspending. I'm gonna budget out the bills for my final week of November and the savings for my two great nephews. Because if you are new, I save my great nephews' ages every single week. So the older one is 2, so I save $2 every week, which is $4 every paycheck because I am paid biweekly. And the younger one is 1, so I save $1 every week, which is $2 every paycheck. So every paycheck I put $6 away for those boys. And when they turn 18, I will give them the money for them to do whatever it is they want to do with it. Um, but that's a very far way away from now, 16 years, which honestly, the way time goes anymore, it's probably not that far, but right now it feels very far away. So I'm going to shrink myself up into the corner, make sure I have the right mouse because since I'm working, I have my mouse and my computer mouse for my actual work computer. If you're new, I am like, this background here is set up for YouTube, but I'm actually sitting at my workstation. I work from home and my like work computer, my monitors are right here and my mouse and my keyboard I like had to set aside and I'm afraid I'm going to grab the wrong mouse. So if I'm trying to do something and it's not working, it's probably because I've grabbed the wrong mouse. Okay, if you are new, I would love to tell you that I am not normally this chaotic, but that would be a lie. Um, I would, I do normally film these videos first thing Friday morning, like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, instead of almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because I try to do this before I start work. But again, I had computer issues this morning. The way I do my budgets is I pre-plan them in the budget by paycheck book, and then when I get my money, I come in here in YNAB and I assign it a task. Every dollar has a job. So I have some that I assign every single week. I have some that I assign every single paycheck. I have some that I only assign once a month. So just depending on how often it's due, how often I spend it, that's how I decide to do it. So I am paid bi-weekly, but I budget weekly in YNAB. And y'all, if you've been paying attention, because I haven't brought attention to it because it has been kind of sad for me, but if you've been paying attention, you can see these days of buffering are going in the right direction. They're less negative than they were the last couple of weeks. So after I pay all my bills, maybe it won't be, but for right now, it's nice to see that number creeping a little closer to zero. And I would like it to go positive on the other side, and we'll get there. We'll get there. We will. So every week, I give myself $50 for dining out. This is a different keyboard than I normally use because I normally when I film these videos, I like disconnect the dongle from my work laptop and I plug it into this so I can use the same mouse and keyboard. And today, because I'm like it's work time, I didn't do that. And I'm using the other ones, but I never ever use this keyboard. It came with the mouse. I use the mouse, but I don't use the keyboard ever. So I don't know where things are. So bear with me. I give myself $50 for dining out. I give myself normally $125 for groceries, but since it's Thanksgiving this week and my mom and my nephew are coming here, I am going to give myself $150 this week. I shouldn't need very much because I have been picking up groceries for Thanksgiving as I go. Like I've already got my turkey, I've already got my potatoes, I've already got my like most of this stuff for my sides, my pies, everything. But I do have a couple of things I still need to grab. So I'm putting a little bit of extra money into my grocery budget this week just in case I go over. Again, I don't anticipate it, but I want to be prepared. Fun money, I give myself $15 every week in ecclesial expenses. This is my church donation, $80 every week, and that is 60 for the donation, 20 for a meal if we go out afterwards. And we have been, so it's been nice. Coffee, this is for my Dutch Brothers app. I give myself not 36. Again, I don't know where anything is on this keyboard. $25 every week. Nathan will be out of town next week, and so maybe I won't spend so much money because it'll just be me. Gas, I give myself $25 every paycheck. I am going to be taking care of some friends' dogs this coming week while they are out of town for Thanksgiving. But so I might use a little bit more gas than normal, but I still have half a tank of gas but gas, I don't know what the prices are, but I know they normally go up around Thanksgiving because everybody's traveling, so we'll see. Every paycheck, I give myself $25 for self-care, and I give myself, oh, $25 for gas. That was the other thing. So you'll notice that this self-care is, what did I just do? This self-care is much higher than if I had put $25 in it every week this month. And that is because if you were here last week, I was mentioning that horrible tension headache that I had. It got so much worse on Friday afternoon that I ended up having to call and book a massage. Turns out I had a huge knot in my shoulder back over here. When the therapist like touched my shoulder, she went, "Ooh." Like, it was very, very painful. It's still sore and painful, but it's like functional. I can function with it now after that massage. So that was an expense I did not intend to have, but unfortunately, sometimes things just come up and I couldn't move. So I had to get that massage. So that drained my self-care, and also I had to cover a little bit of overspending, but I did cover that when I did it. Pet expenses, household, YouTube, stuff I forgot to budget for. These are all things that I only cover at the beginning of the month. So if you come back next week, you will see me budget those out. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be doing this video Friday morning, but like I said, I don't really have anything going on. I'm going to be home by myself next week, so I should still film this video at some point on Friday for you for next week. So that will be for my December, first week of December, and you can see me budget all that out. Speaking of pet expenses, I did take Emmett and Tyler, which is my dog. Emmett is my dog, Tyler is my cat, and I have another dog named Chad. He just wasn't due for anything. To the vet on Tuesday, and they just called today with Emmett's lab results and said that everything is looking good on his kidney function, so we can continue what we've been doing, which was a very big relief. Um, so that was really good. I do have to go pick up some meds for him this evening, so that will more than finish out my pet expenses for the month. But I'm so thankful that he can still keep doing what we're doing for right now. Okay, bills that are due this week. I have my no. Oh, and I am going to be, you know what? I should do this now because next Friday is Black Friday, not this Friday. So I am going to be using the Budget by Paycheck book by the Budget Mom starting next year, and I bought the small size. I've been printing it out for the last 2 years, and I have not been buying stickers, but I bought the small size, and at least for a month or two, I want to buy some stickers from Life in Envelopes, which is where I buy my stickers from. And she always has a really good Black Friday sale. So I will probably buy a couple of things next week from her, and I'll use this money to do that. Um, but I can fill this next week because I didn't have it on today's budget. I wasn't thinking about it. So I'll probably put another $20 in here. Instead of just filling it to 20, I might add 20 again for the month of December so that I can buy some stickers. Like I like to have the dates, like the month of the year and then the year for my calendars, for my stickers, which I do have even though I've stopped buying stickers because I bought it at the beginning of the year. So if you watch my budget setups, I've been using washi tape, but you can see like that November and then 2024, those are from her. So I'm definitely gonna buy those and I'll see. I really like her January sticker design, but I can't buy more than just January because she's only created January for this size planner. So that's probably all I'll buy, and it probably won't be more than like 25 or $30, but I'm gonna fill this up next week. Just so, you know what? I'm gonna do it now. That way I don't forget to do it. And now I will have the money set aside, and then I won't forget to do it next week. Okay, bills, 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 bills. The way I do this, I have everything set up here in the order that they are due in the month so that I can just fill them as I go down. Again, my budgets are weekly, so they go from a Friday to a Thursday. So they will go from today, the 22nd, through next Thursday, Thanksgiving, the 28th. So I need to fill all of my bills that are due by the 28th. For me, that is my internet bill, which is $65.45. My Cinemark membership, which is $6.48. This is the movie theater, the local movie theater here. It's a pretty big chain, but it's like the closest one to my house. Um, Water. Somebody asked me how I got this to be in every other month. So that was a comment. I don't remember if I've responded to it or not. But the way I did this is I used to have the monthly membership and then I decided it wasn't worth it for me. I wasn't seeing enough movies and I went to cancel it. And when I tried to cancel it, they asked if I would be interested in going to an every other month credit instead of an every month credit. So I pay $6.48 and every other month they give me a movie ticket instead of paying whatever it was, $13 a month and getting a movie ticket every month. And this works way better for me because I just don't see that many movies. I do see enough to make this worth it because it is a discounted ticket price. You get 20% off of your concessions and you don't pay any online fees when you book your movies. So it is definitely worth it for me as somebody who sees movies but just not super frequently to have this come out every other month, only $6.50 a month. It wasn't worth the $13 a month because I just wasn't watching the movies. Anyway, so I'm sorry if I didn't respond yet. That's why. If I did respond, you already knew that, but now you know again. But I will be responding to comments. My utility bill, I don't remember what it is exactly, But every month I always budget. Oh, look, it says 105.21. Just in cases, I'm going to budget 120 and then I'll pull out what I don't actually need. And then my rent is due on the 1st. I always pay it at the end of the month. And since that's basically, I'm not going to have another paycheck before the end of the month because that's next week and I'm paid every other week. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it. And I have started budgeting $650 instead of $600 just because the electricity has gone up, the gas bill has gone up, like everything's gone up more expensive, and those are the bills Nathan pays. And so it's been turning out that I've been covering some other things, so it actually I don't end up owing him that much. But if I hadn't bought groceries and he didn't owe me money for groceries, like right now he doesn't owe me any money for groceries. I don't think. I don't remember. Anyway, it's just slightly over 600. It's like, I mean, it's not 650. I like to budget a little bit more than the like the highest that I think it will be, just to make sure I'm covered. But this way, I have extra in there and I'm not short. So I this is the first time I'm doing it, but I'm going to start budgeting 650 going forward for this so that I'll make sure I'm covered. Okay, that's it for my bills, I think. Internet and oh, my American Express. My American Express is the minimum payment is going to come out. I think, yeah, 75.23 is actually what because the balance is going down. So, um, so instead of 85, it's 75 this month. So that's nice. 75.23 is what is scheduled to auto draft on that. And then next week at the end of the week, after I have closed out this whole budget, then I will know what I have left to actually send extra toward my American Express because it has to go into the first week of December because I don't have a paycheck the first week of December. So right now I have a no interest card. Actually, I have two no interest cards that I am paying off. But the American Express is the highest balance. That's the one I'm focused on. And I want to try to get my balance paid off before it accumulates interest because it was a 15-month no interest finance card. And I got it in February. So, like, that's 12 months, March, April, May. I think it's due in May. Like, I have to pay this balance off by May. So, I'm working on it. And so, whatever is left at the end of my month, that's what I am putting toward my card. Last month, I made a couple $100 extra. This month, I'm hoping to make a little bit more because my raise has kicked in. And the only other thing I need to put in here is another 100 for vacation because not this weekend, but next weekend is the weekend of the church retreat that my mom is going to, and I am going to be paying for her hotel room. Normally I attend it as well, but because I'm going to be on dog duty here at my own house, and then I've also agreed to watch some of my friends' animals, um, I can't go, but I'm still going to pay for my mom's room so she can go. So that's everything except my baby Joe and my baby Jet. I talked about them, but then I forgot. So baby Joe is the older son. He gets $2 every week, so $4 every paycheck. And baby Jet is the younger one, and he gets $1 every week or $2 every paycheck. They are expecting a little sister. Um, I think she'll be here in March. So when she arrives, then we'll start saving for her. I don't even know what her name is going to be yet. I don't think they've decided yet. But for right now, that's what I am saving. And that's it. That leaves me $1,420.36 to roll into next week's budget. So as I mentioned, every dollar has to be assigned a job. The job is to be next week's budget. So I'm going to put it in next week. So plus 142036. So now it has a job. Its job is next week because I won't have another paycheck or any other income before next week. I have to have this money in order to budget. And that's it. Everything is assigned. Okay, y'all. This one was short and sweet and to the point because I have to get this video. I have like another 20 minutes left to edit and upload this video before my lunch hour is over. So I hope y'all are having a fantastic week. I hope you have fun weekend plans. If you are traveling, please be safe. Please enjoy your time with your friends and family. And I guess I will see y'all on Friday. So happy Thanksgiving and enjoy. I love you all so much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.